Carl wanted to end his life when he was about to turn into a zombie. Just then, his daughter spoke, and one compassion woke up in Carl. He decided to take his daughter to a safe place. When his daughter started crying on the way, Carl sprayed his wife's perfume. The familiar smell calmed the girl, but her crying still attracted the zombies. Luckily, one old man saved them by shooting. Difficult escape, and one knew despair. When they took shelter in the old man's house, Carl wanted to entrust his daughter to him. But when he found out that he was infected, the old man locked Carl in one cage. A hung piece of meat pulled the zombies. As the zombies approached, Carl tied a rotten piece of meat to a rope and threw it away while the zombies were fighting for the meat. The cage was pulled up and Carl managed to escape. Soon the virus was high again, and falling weak, fainted. When he woke up, he realized that his daughter was not with him. He started to look for her in a hurry, and saw his daughter holding him. They continued on their way together, and soon they met a surviving family. Carl hugged his daughter with joy and approached them, but the head of the family was digging graves. It turned out that the whole family was infected. 4 gunshots were heard from behind him. Carl took the gun. The last 2 bullets seemed like a hint that his family could come together one after death. But just then, his daughter called Baba for the first time. Carl came to himself, continued to walk on the basis of a cane, but soon his body could not stand it anymore. Carl lowered his daughter and gave her one last kiss, then collapsed to the ground. Could not control himself, got up and wiped off the rotten liquid that came out when he saw a piece of rotten meat on the side of the road. The last, he had an idea. Tied the meat to the cane, placed a large piece of glass in his mouth, and tied his hands tightly so that he could use the meat as bait, and continue to guide his daughter. After a very long time, they arrived in the girl's village. The villagers were shocked when they saw this view. Everyone was impressed by Carl. The leader wanted to give him a quick death, but his daughter stopped him, took out the perfume of Carl's wife and sprayed it several times. The smell Carla reminded him that he had fulfilled his duty as father.